Welcome to the our drawing prompt book as we proceed through the 200 drawing prompts. Today we're almost at the end. We're at drawing prompt 197. Let's see what it is. It is lucky dice. Today we drew the inside of an old pickup truck. And I'll put our lucky dice hanging from the rear view mirror. And since we're getting down to the end here, it's 197. We only got, if all goes to plan, we'll finish in 3 days. So if you have any ideas of what our next series should be, let me know in the comments. I don't think you're supposed to just jump right in and start drawing your final drawing. You're supposed to do a sketch first, and I never do. I guess you're supposed to do a sketch first. How would I know? So what we got here is here's our lucky dice. I'll make them red with white spots, or white with black spots, or blue with white spots. Whatever goes best with our interior. Here's the interior of our truck. We're kind of looking in the driver's side window. There's our seats, our dash. Always look different when you put them in perspective and add straight lines. On my other drawing, I had more of the door over here. Well, that's not right, is it? I got the steering wheel, I got the steering column going out the side door. Well, unfortunately, it's not my, see my steering column, the angle of my steering column doesn't match the angle of my steering wheel. And this is the largest ellipse, that I have, this one right here. So I'm going to have to erase this steering wheel and draw it freehand. I'm going to bring the window up a little bit here so we can get more dash in. I'm putting in our shifter. We want it to be one of those old school floor shifters for standard transmission. I was having some, first time I noticed the price of pickup trucks. I was having some work done on, not the truck I have now, but another one. And it's going to take a couple hours, so I just hung around the area and even walked around the lot. And I happened to look at the price of a pickup truck, and when I first saw it, I didn't know what to think. I don't know if I was shocked, if I thought it was a joke. I knew it wasn't a joke. I mean, it's not funny, but, or a mistake, or something, but they had, it just looked like a pickup truck. And they were selling it for like $90,000. Here's a little detail I'm putting in. You know, that little corrugated kind of grip they put on the inside of the steering wheel. I'll put that in there. Well, there's another fairly adequate drawing, but man, we just keep messing it up with color. I'm gonna try. Let me show you what I'm going to try to do. Here's a 3 blind mice drawing, and in this drawing, I kind of put down the color, and then I went over it with black ink. I think it came out pretty good. I'm thinking about using this technique for our drawing today. Let me see if I got another example. Here's another example. The prompt was a lion, and I don't know, maybe it only works on animals, but let's give it a try. And I'm always afraid people get Memphis Drawing prompt shows up and somebody wants to get their drawing up to speed. So you see a YouTube video on drawing, you assume that the guy is an actual artist. And then you get to my channel and you find out I'm just making it up as I go along. I don't claim to be an artist. You know, I'm not just bad-mouthing myself. I think my drawing's passable. I just have trouble getting the color. You know, our drawing yesterday, for example, was adequately drawn. But then when I put the color, it just went south on me. On my woodworking channel, sometimes I'd point out that a project didn't turn out well. And one of my friends on YouTube, one of my regular commenters, he said you really shouldn't badmouth yourself because it sounds like you're fishing for compliments. Well, you can't really argue with that logic. That's that's human nature. People do that. Fishing for compliments. But on the other hand, the way I look at it is if you can't tell when something's good, or if you can't tell if something's bad, how are you ever going to tell if something's good? So anyway, if I say something's crappy, I'm not fishing for compliments. If I say it's crappy, I think it's crappy. In the Navy, when I was in the Navy, I had a process of looking for mistakes was formalized. At the end of any operation you did, training, or operation, you'd have meetings and stuff where you'd actually talk about lessons learned. This will work out, but I put a curb outside the window here. Try to make it as blurry as possible, and I'll put some green grass beyond the curve. And I'll make my concrete here gray. And this asphalt here needs to be black. Is this the best black I got? I think this is my best black. But concrete isn't strictly black. Especially if you look at it at night. It kind of shines. Now inside the cab of the truck, I got to use this same black to blacken in everything that's black. Here's a theory. Here's our drawing, and it's kind of all together. because I think the values of the colors are all about the same, so it's hard to see any detail. But we're going to go over it with black ink now, and hopefully it'll pop and the picture will jump out at us like with our 3 blind mice here. All the white areas, anything that's left white, that will just be a sunlight artifact. For the sun visor, or the rear view mirror, it's got a chrome edge around it. Now for the dice. Our dice are hanging from strings. So one string comes over on this side. Okay, now I'll do the windshield, the windshield wipers, and everything inside the windshield. Got to be careful. Doing the stuff inside the windshield, because it needs to be vague. It can't be as sharp as the rest of the vehicle. Okay, I got the window and the dice. Now let's do the steering wheel. The problem with steering wheels, when you look at this picture, that's the first thing you're going to see. Okay, I got the steering wheel there. Let's start from the left and move right and work on the dashboard. Okay, we got the dash in here. Let's do the console and the shifter. I'm going to make sure this is curved around. Now let's do the pedals and the floor mat. They're all naturally black. See emergency brake. Okay, now we got to get the seats in here. These are awful plush seats for our old-time pickup, but there's always a chance I'm going to screw it up, but I'm going to try to round over this steering wheel by darkening the outer and inner edges. Well, that does it for Memphis Drawing 197. Today our prompt was lucky dice. We drew the inside of an old pickup with our lucky dice hanging from the rear view mirror. Let's check out tomorrow's prompt. Tomorrow's prompt is animated Martian. That'll be 198. Hope to see you then.